Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. And this week we've got a new Tavern Brawl. It is the Yellow Brick Brawl, where each player is given Dorothy from one of the Karazhan bosses. And Dorothy sits in the middle of your board and gives minions on one side Taunt, and gives minions on the other side Charge. You choose 10 cards that gives you 3 copies of each, which is a little bit of an interesting twist on building your deck. I'm mostly in favor of, because it just means, like, you spend less time building your deck for these. They should almost do that for, like, all of them. But, yeah, so that's interesting. But, I'm guessing Dorothy is going to be, just like in that one with the portals, I think she's going to be a minion-like thing that can't be targeted. Because if you can blow up the other side's Dorothy, then that would be ridiculous. It would defeat the purpose and you'd win, and that would be the whole point. Defeat or steal, like, kill or steal their Dorothy. I do have Crazed Alchemists, just on the off chance that Dorothy's sitting there, it's just like a 0-10 on the other side, and I can flip her and get rid of her, but I figure the Alchemists will do other things. I mostly just try to make my deck full of sort of efficient things, bearing in mind that statues that can't attack or do anything are tremendously useful when you can just automatically give them Taunt. So they're super valuable. My 2 late game power moves are, I've got the Kodo Rider, which is probably sort of a meh. I don't know. Kodo Rider is so strong. I give it a shot because I put it on the charge side, make a Kodo with charge, that, and be able to sustain that. That's pretty good. But also Kel'Thuzad, because obviously Kel'Thuzad. And interested to see what other crazy things people end up with. I do have some inexpensive things in here. Raging Worgen with Charge, obviously, is pretty good. We're going to ditch Kel'Thuzad. We're going to ditch the statue. There should be lots of those. I'd like to get some more early game-y things, although the statue is pretty good. Frostbolt is the only good removal I have. Although I also have Shield, obviously. And there, as I thought, there's Dorothy in that weird, like, you can't, like, untargetable minion. Like, just... not to untargetable, like, immune to anything minion. You can't buff her, you can't do whatever, she's just there. Which they introduced in that other brawl. So I did see that coming. That's why I didn't put in a whole lot of things that kills, like, 0-attack minions. Let's see. So your plan is to put taunt minions on the charge side. Okay, I can see that. I can do a lot of nothing. I could coin him out. I don't think that's worthwhile. I could coin and shoot that, which might be worthwhile. Then next turn I'm not doing much. But I'd rather coin out one of these guys, kill that, and then hit my opponent for more. We'll see what happens. We'll save the coin. I can sustain another 2 damage. We also are starting with 10 extra armor, which makes sense because it's a crazy format. That's super dangerous. I gotta watch out for that. Ow. That's like a cheaper version of him, and more efficient in that way. So I could just play him, use him to kill both guys. Coin him out. I think that's probably pretty good. Save my Frostbolts. Which side is charge again? To the left have charge. It's weird that it's not mirrored. I'm not sure I want 2 of these guys in my hand at this stage of the game, but we'll see. Totem. The totems automatically have Taunt. Okay, being a shaman is pretty goddamn strong for this. Between shamans having all the cheap, like, double attack guys, and the totems just having Taunt there, that's craziness. I want to have a Taunt guy out to protect him. I think I'm going to play this for now. He should stop some of the shenanigans. I can exterminate a totem with him or something. That's really inconvenient that you got a spell damage totem then, that you were able to blow him up like that. God damn it. Just being a shaman does seem stronger than my whole deck right now. So he could come out, kill that guy and one of the totems. He'd be pretty vulnerable. I'd rather have him out. But let's do this. I gotta get a handle on this stuff. because he could have the, there's so many 4-cost ridiculously strong minions for them. Oh, Ice Rager, that's gonna hurt. Ow. Gonna be a comeback situation if I can. I should probably Frostbolt that guy, because he's gonna do too much damage. I mean, I could play this and take him up, but then I won't be able to do anything else with my turn. I really want to get out the egg. The double taunting egg of Doomy Doom. Especially since he just spent a shock. Now, of course, there are 3 copies of each card, so he might have another Earth Shock, and then another Earth Shock, but we'll try. But yeah, the totem's super strong for this. Much better than my hero power. I was starting out, I was planning on using some different stuff. I was going to have all the freezing minions, and then they gradually kept getting cut for other things that I might want to use. What? Okay. You don't see that every day. And it's going to get healed, which is inconvenient at best. In 2 turns, I could play one of these guys and then start using it, but for now I got issues. I want to play multiple things and I can't play them all. There are 2 healing totems, so it's getting like super healed. Damn it. If I play this, it can just charge something, but it's not effective enough. Okay, so here's what we're going to get through.
You love my new recipe. Sustenance.
Call that a turn. My opponent is low on cards. Now, I'm at half health and he's at full, and I have a lot of faith in his shaman stuff, like the all totems having taunt. It's really good. Very effective. But, let's see. If I can win on an efficiency, that would be good somehow. That is a shootable totem as well. So you're gonna run out of cards now? Well, you got Dustboard. I almost put in Dustboards, but I found other things. Get another egg. I really want to shoot the Duskboar. I really want to shoot this too, though. Can't shoot everything, I guess. But okay, we're gonna shoot this. And yeah, she gets in the way of that. That's cool. Either way, I was gonna kill it.
Don't rush me.
Let's save him for a surprise, even though he's more mana. So you've run out of steam somewhat, which is good. And that's what these guys are for. They're supposed to be unlimited steam. Primal Fusion your boar for 1. That's not the ultimate threat. Okay.
Let's get moving.
Yes, I do. Playing Shaman seems really strong, though. I think if I was going to do it again, I'd do Shaman, because I'm not even using that many of the mage cards. What am I even using? I've got the Babbling Book, which is totally disposable. Frostbolt. This isn't even a mage deck anymore. Oh, I don't know. We're sticking with it. I started with all these mage cards, and I kind of removed them all, so it's not even a mage deck now. It doesn't matter. I've got most of the things that I want. I would build it. I should probably take the time and rebuild it as a Shaman deck, though, because the crazy Wind Fury beatings you can deliver, my god. Probably still don't use Dust Devil, because it's, like, so crap, but, yeah, Spinbot there, the the Wind Fury Ogre is amazing. Just the 3/6 that gets plus 1d4 attack when you play it is pretty strong for either side of either the taunt side or the attack side. Not in the starting hand. The rest of you may stay. So Warlock, this should be different. Warlock could put on a serious sort of beatdowny rush type thing. Maybe a discard lock could do a lot of badness. Yeah, this discard lock could hurt in this. They're already pretty rough, but just being accelerated by this. Dorothy Power. I'm not coining out an egg. Why would I coin out the egg? I'll just play it. Oh, it's totally a discard lock. Could be an issue. Unfortunately, that guy's 3 attack means I can't just coin out Raging Worgen and go through him like I would have preferred.
You're in trouble now.
Yeah, oh, look at that. Terribleness. Everything's just the wrong size for him. This I've just put in there as a cheap thing. The random spells also reduce determinism, which is good. But, I think I gotta blow up that Tiny Knight, because he's gonna go Super Saiyan at some point. Yeah, I'll just put this on the taunt side and slow things down. Under the possibly faulty assumption that slowing things down is to my benefit. He's got Mortal Coil, and you only get 10 cards, and you decide to go with Mortal Coil. Seriously? And it's gonna draw him through his deck faster, I guess, but, like, you do have to kill him. I don't know. Whatever. Hopefully it'll cost him something to get through that. Not going to be attacking anytime soon. So far, your guy gets bigger. Third person. Zero power is also pretty good with all that, like, armor. Oh god, he got another silverware golem, of course. I mean, he got 3 of them. Yeah, as soon as I saw Warlock, I was thinking, it's probably a discard lock, and it's going to suck. So I could spend my whole turn blowing that idiot up before he gets any bigger, which he will, and it'll be bad. My guys don't fight through that very well right now, so that's what's going to happen. A glut of these guys in my hand is not helping much either. They're very flexible. I need to have some cheap things in here to combat some kinds of rushiness. You know, be able to drop a 2/2 charge or a 2/2 taunt. It's still pretty valuable, but this is sick. Now. These guys can't do anything except die. It's pretty sad. One of these guys can come in, I can shoot, and that takes... This is poor. And my opponent needs to put out of cards, is the thing, so I might be able to win some efficiency somewhere. Oh my god, I did that in the wrong order, because this guy would have to flip that, and actually I wouldn't be able to kill it. God damn. Not what I want. Oh, that is so terrible that I did that.
You love my new recipe.
Okay, I gotta get this stuff. Cleaning out Kel'Thuzad isn't necessarily helping that much anyway.
You love my new recipe.
So she should be shootable after hitting one of these guys. I'd like to have him alive for Kel'Thuzad. I've been fisted. Awesome. Ow. Okay, well that bodes well for the future, I think.
Don't rush me.
So, can my 14 health hold out, given that everything has charge, and I didn't put him on the taunt side? I should have put him on the taunt side. That was stupid. Why did I do that for offense? Oh, he's going taunt. That's different. I'm surprised he's not just beating my face in, but he must be worried. Maybe I double bluffed him. It was like, he worried that, wait, if you're not going defense, then you think you can kill me? I don't know. Do I? I think this is pretty good. I wish I had taunt out there. Can I get taunt Kel'Thuzad? Is that a bad idea? I don't know. Probably, but I do need some protection, I feel. Taunt Kel'Thuzad will be fine once I have, like, non-taunt Kel'Thuzad. Oh yeah, your stupid mortal coils. That's stupid. Well, that sucks. He's already discarded one of those dark bargains. Hopefully he doesn't have any more? I don't know. Let's get this going, and then save the Kel'Thuzad for an unpleasant surprise. Oh, that's funny. Our life totals equalized. What are the odds?
You are not the boss of me.
I am so lucky he didn't have the Malchazar's imps earlier on. Because this would have been a whole different game, and it would be over, and I would have lost. Stupid Malchazar's imps. Ow. Here comes the beating I take. Killed a good one, too. Boo. I think I've still got to go taunt side. I gotta leave that Malchazar's imp alive so I don't die, or do I? 13 health, you know, he's not gonna take me down in one thing. I can probably put out Kel'Thuzad and use him for stuff.
I wonder.
Minions, servants, soldiers of the cold dark, obey.
Actually, can I just kill you? 3, 11.
You love my
Your health is low.
Pray for mercy.
Don't.
Gotta do the math. I almost screwed around there and risked losing. Alright, well, we'll do one more of this. See. So far, 2 opponents have run out of steam. That's good. There's a lot of strategy that goes into playing stuff, because there are a lot of times when you might have a minion that you put in your deck for the purposes of going on one side, where in that situation you should be putting it on the other side. I don't know. I bet I could have finished that. It's quite possible I could have finished that game sooner if I had been really thinking through everything. A warrior. Good. It's a different class and everything.
You asked for it.
Let's see what Meltman there. Let's see. I got a bit more defensive start. That's okay. I don't mind defensive start. This is not a mine is not a rushdown deck. I was trying to go for minions that are going to be efficient over the course of the game. Although these guys are pretty sweet. They've worked out very poorly, but I mean they have potential to be amazing. Hey, that seems like a familiar strategy. It's an egg off. Duskboard. Well, at least it's shootable. Yeah, I seriously thought about like that in this format, just having 2 mana for 4 damage. It's pretty good. It might survive and stay on the table. You didn't attack with it. Okay. You realize I'm a mage, right? I can wait. Next turn I can do this, which is even better. Since that thing has no attack to trigger the Raging Worgen. If that was a 1/1, Raging Worgen would have been awesome. Shooting that thing was pretty optimal. Okay. Bolster? Bolster's pretty rough. Alright, that one can attack now. And...
What to do?
I think we're going to still go with this. I'm going to attack with him first and see what comes out. Well, actually, I know what's coming out of that. It's going to be a 2/1. I'm going to kill that to remove options. Even though it would have been nice to have mana to shoot the 2/1 when it came out, but then I would have done not much with my turn. And there would still be a Runic Egg to come out and kill him, so I'm going to go anyway. So now what are you going to do? The lane's open, you can play a charge minion and do whatever you want.
I have an axe.
More taunt based. Again, putting taunt guys on the charge side, pretty strong. Something I wasn't thinking about much. I was just like, I can give anything I want taunt, why am I going to play taunt guys? So I could use this and shoot and kill that guy off. I don't think that's necessary. That's actually pretty good. Because then I've still got enough mana to play this guy for defense, so yeah, okay. Challenge accepted.
I want to cast a spell. Spells are fun. So
First blood. By blood, I mean armor. By armor, I mean, boy, this is going to be a long game. Both have tons of guards. Okay, Ice Rager, Ice Asides. Then what? Dusk Boar. That's going to hurt a bit. It's kind of inconvenient for these guys. They're just really not working out the way I want them to. I'm probably gonna play one of them as a chump blocker because I'm gonna shoot that. I still like the efficiency of something I can shoot. I'm not playing the effigy right now. Putting him on that side is like craziness, but I want to have the defense. I don't want to give my opponent free reign. I could have traded him instead of shooting. That just didn't seem efficient. I'll get that card eventually. It'd be nice to get out effigy and then Kel'Thuzad. Something's gonna try and kill Kel'Thuzad. Something is definitely gonna try and execute Kel'Thuzad, but. We'll see.
Have an axe to grind.
Okay, so if you hit my guy gets a little bigger, although he's quite vulnerable now. Blood to Ichor, gives you a 2/2 taunt, that sucks. Oh, no, it doesn't because you killed the guy. Hey, cool. So I can hit your guy, shoot, and play this. That's pretty solid.
Hey, give me that!
Yeah, I mean, I could have frostbolted him too, but we're going to save that. Just a little efficiency. I have more cards than my opponent. We have about the same amount of life, so that's a pretty good measure that says I'm doing better. Unless he has some crazy strategy. And there aren't many things in this game where you can have like a secret strategy going on. He's not going Cthulhu. And he's not a priest going for like resurrection stuff that he would like have built up guys to resurrect. So yeah, pretty secure there. Do I whip out Taunt Kel'Thuzad right now? I probably do. Not Taunt. Sorry, I misspoke. Charge Kel'Thuzad.
Soldiers of the cold dark.
So he's very executable, but he's not very attackable. Got a handful of executes now. Here come the spider tanks. That's big, but it's not quite enough attack, is it? Not quite enough attack is my favorite amount of attack for you to have. So this is where it gets demoralizing.
Minions, servants, Soldiers of the cold dark, pray obey the Hell.
I don't want to take damage on that one, just in case. I didn't work that out quite right, because I was hoping I could get him killed, but of course I'm short of mana to finish him. Having them both at full health makes a big difference. No, he's just like, the Kel'Thuzad's came out. I don't know what my deck was supposed to do anymore. I forget. You win. But, yeah, I obviously like this one, because I just won 3 in a row. It'll be interesting to try it in a couple of days and see what are the strategies that arise, because this one, I think you're getting 10 cards, so you're getting a more or less full-size deck. And I do just like the deck building being take 10 cards instead of trying to build a full 30-card deck yourself. 10 cards, you get 3 of each. I like that for the Brawl in general because it's less time-consuming. But, or at least has potential to be less time-consuming. But also, yeah, this one, I think this particular one leads to a lot of different possible strategies, but we'll see if I'm wrong next time.
If you found that useful or entertaining, or if you enjoy cookies, hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonet Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.